let's talk about this Cloudflare outage, right? What caused it, the impact, what are they doing to fix it? So it was basically today, right? It was caused by a configuration file issued during a routine update to their infrastructure. Specifically, a latent bug in a core service responsible for bot mitigation was triggered by the configuration change, resulting in system crashes and widespread disruption for several major websites like, X, formerly Twitter, basically relies on Cloudflare. ChatGPT.Cloudflare confirmed that there was no evidence of any attack or malicious activity involved. Do we believe that? Do we believe that? So the outage stemmed from an unintended consequence of their internal changes to their systems. Now, let's get into a little bit of what the cause, right? The configuration file triggered global routing failures by creating an oversized rule set that overwhelmed Cloudflare's edge infrastructure. So automatic processes that generate security and traffic rules for Cloudflare's network inadvertently produced a config file much larger than normal due to an unexpected increase in telemetry data or detected patterns. Now, when this enlarged configuration was rolled out, the software responsible for parsing and applying these rules ran out of resources or hit processing limits. That was basically causing the services to crash or restart in a loop. Now, getting into a little bit more of the failure, there was the automated rule generation system produced, it basically produced an abnormally large configuration file as it tried to handle a spike or anomaly in traffic patterns. Now, upon propagation, basically the configuration file exceeded memory or parsing limits of the service components that interpreted, right? Basically leading to service failures throughout Cloudflare's global network. Now, the overwhelmed components either became unresponsive or initiated rolling restarts, which disrupted routing and effectively took down traffic management basically across their edge infrastructure. Now, in regards to the propagation of routing failures, right, because that was a major factor in what caused all of this, because Cloudflare's global network depends on synchronizing configuration changes to thousands of edge nodes, the error propagated rapidly, creating outages worldwide. This morning I was trying to, go on Twitter and stuff like that, and it was out, right? So without the functioning traffic management and routing services, many IP prefixes advertised by Cloudflare, such as DNS resolvers or security protection, were withdrawn from global routing tables. This prevented some websites and services from being reachable over the internet. In the comment section below, please put the websites that you tried to get into and you were hit with that no service. So the result was broad, systematic routing failures affecting many major services that depend on Cloudflare's protections. Now, I'm going to get into a little bit of the impact, right? Let's get into that impact right now. So social media platforms like X experienced significant downtime and patchy availability. AI and productivity tools such as ChatGPT and OpenAI services had intermittent access issues. Sorry, Gen Z, we know y'all can't get 3 seconds without AI. So without OpenAI attributing this to the Cloudflare problem. So e-commerce sites, including Shopify and payment/financial platforms like Coinbase, were also inaccessible during the event. Now, in regards to digital transit services, you have the New Jersey Transit, right? That was a notable one. It saw delays and outages, right, in their web operations. Now, there was additional disruption to Canva, background check systems for critical infrastructure like nuclear plants, and even monitoring sites like Down Detector, right? So, I don't want Gen Z to be like, oh my God, what happened? When are they going to get it? When are they going to get it? When are we going to get it back? When are we going to get it back? So Cloudflare emphasized that there was no evidence of hacking or outside interference. So basically, The issue was isolated to a software bug triggered by internal maintenance, not by any adversarial action. Now, this happened. Boom. Okay, what is Cloudflare's response? Because that's important. We don't want this to happen again. The incident underscores the importance of complexity of maintaining global internet infrastructure, where even routine updates to core configuration files can have far-reaching effects when unexpected bugs are revealed. So, Cloudflare is implementing a multi-phased mitigation strategy to prevent the recurrence of the outage. In the short and medium term, they are developing mechanisms to selectively deprioritize a customer's traffic if it begins to congest the network in ways that impact others. So the company is also expediting upgrades to their data center interconnected, DCI for short, which will significantly increase network capacity to handle more demand and avoid similar congestion issues, right? Because, it was a whole bunch of lot. So additionally, Cloudflare is working closely with AWS to ensure their respective BGP traffic engineering actions are aligned and do not conflict, minimizing the risk of routing loops or cascading outages. Now, for the long term, Cloudflare plans to build an enhanced traffic management system that assigns network resource budgets per customer. Once a customer exceeds their quota, their traffic will be throttled to protect service for everyone else. This system aims to automate many of the manual remediation steps that were previously necessary, basically ensuring better customer isolation and reducing the impact one user can have on the overall platform, because it was your fault. Y'all overloaded it. Just kidding. So Cloudflare is also moving away from legacy deployment systems toward newer staged rollout don't hurt me word methodologies to catch issues before they are deployed globally, increasing the resilience of their content delivery and DNS infrastructure. So if you appreciate this video and you love the information that you got and you want more videos like this, please take a moment right now to hit that subscribe button and the like button. You want more videos? I appreciate you. If you want it, hit that subscribe, hit that like button. I appreciate you. See you in the next video.